week, can you believe it? Week 6, it's day 16. It's Wednesday, it's the 3rd. The students, I had them log into the network side, a different operating system. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So this is BCA-101. Understanding hardware led us into system software, and we did charts and spreadsheets and worked in our groups. We talked about the if statement. Okay, I can repeat that here. Let me rewrite it here. So you can go equals, and you say if, parenthesis, we have a conditional. If that conditional is true, it does what's here, parenthesis, comma. If it's false, it does what's here. So let's just look at that. If this statement is true, it goes past the comma and does what here. This could be a cell reference, a formula, could be another if statement, some function. Okay. If the statement here is false, I'll use red, and it skips over the true part and goes to the false part. And that, the same thing, could be formula, could be a cell reference or whatever. Now, with the if statement, like I have over here now, we can add a round statement to the front of that. Go, here's the whole if statement, then go to the end of that and say, for example, 2 places. So another set of parentheses around all of this. And this is the same way you can use this with any other functions or formulas and so forth to round them. System software. Okay, we talk more about that towards the end of the week, but utilities, we have virus software, we have device drivers, we have file explorer, we have task manager, we have lots of software that helps us manage the computer system. And then we have the operating system, which tells the hardware what to do. It deals with the hardware. And then we have applications. This is what people like. And applications typically communicate through the OS to get it to do things with the hardware. This isn't this way all the time, but it's pretty close representation. So let's review a little bit of hardware. Getting probably tired of this, but anyway, let's do this. We have memory, random access memory, and in here I'm representing it with some DIMMs, dual inline memory modules. Okay. We have the processor that does all the work, CPU, central processing unit, and then we can farm off some of that work to the graphics processing unit. We can actually have something manage the graphics separate from the CPU. Okay? When you start a computer, we talk about boot. When we boot a computer, it runs some software in read-only memory. Sometimes that's referred to as firmware because it's kind of a combination from software and hardware. So they call it firmware. It's some instructions burnt right into the chip, or nowadays it's stored somewhere. So I drew a little chip here to represent ROM. A little review. We have the electronic bus in there moving things between everything. Magnetic hard drive, solid state drive, flash technology, and an optical drive like a DVD, and those all communicate to the bus. So let's talk about some things that happen. So let's say on the hard drive, we demoed this today. We loaded an operating system, so that goes from the hard drive, and it's in memory. So, in fact, let me make that green over here. In memory, when we load stuff, it uses up some memory. Okay? And we did the example from storage. We loaded a different operating system in class. So that operating system was loaded instead of the one we usually use. And eventually we start to fill up memory. The speed in which things go from, let me see